Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. I think we got the audio fixed now. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. I think we got the audio fixed. Okay. Welcome back, everyone that joined. Thank you, Memphis Hunter, Red Cinema, and Gotcha Cut, and Mr. Mark. Thank you for joining the stream. This is a test stream. Hope you guys will enjoy this. Today we're going to be building a submarine, or attempt to build a submarine, because it's one of the most trickiest device to build in Warship Craft, but it is a really powerful stream. Very powerful device to use against enemy warships. And let's go ahead and just start laying out the plans for this submarine. I don't really have a budget in mind because I've never really built ships on a budget. It's never been really a problem. And we're just going to go ahead and throw all the money I have at the build. And hopefully this live stream does do okay a little okay. We got 5 people on right now, and I don't know how long I'll go till. I guess until I'm interrupted, and then I'll pause the stream. And if you want to go over to omlet.gg arcade to follow me there and visit the Warship Craft community, you can also do that. So let's go ahead and get into the build. I'm going to turn off the volume on my computer. So the first thing about building a submarine is you got to decide if you want to have a basically even. So you would have a 2x2 like this, or if you want to have a uneven hull where you have one going down the middle. Later on it depends if you want the front to look a different way. But I think we're going to go with the uneven hull because it just helps add like the conning tower on the submarine. It helps center it at the top, and it's just always easier to use in the long run. First of all, I like to use the 600mm armor as a start for the base. It adds a little density to the bottom and weight to keep the submarine floating in the water correctly. And which way is the orange? Okay, over here. And then I think we're gonna go maybe about 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. I don't want to go too big, but you also need room for the engines. So it's kind of hard to pack a lot of engines into a little space. And you need a lot of power too, because you do not want a slow submarine. You really want the faster submarines to you really want the bigger submarines. I guess I could slim it down a little. People are saying it's too big, but we will have to try fitting something in, like, because we need power. I guess if we could shove some of these boilers in sideways, so kind of like this. Is it by 4? Yes, it is by 4. So what I think we can do to slim down on the submarine size just for now is we'll add a separate container, 2 sides to the submarine and the inside, just to power, just like that, and that will help. It'll help tidy up the ship a bit. Now we can slim it down and have a decent amount of power, and I think I want to go with maybe 2 rows of these engines. because you need that power. Submarines need to be powerful. There's a lot of water that it needs to necessarily push through. And yeah, let's just shave this down here. Okay, we're gonna have to add the 600 millimeter half armor. Where is that? Right over here. Dang it. Do they only have the lightweight armor? I might have to use the... Okay, they only have 400 millimeter half armor. We'll just slap that on the sides here. I think this submarine might be pretty legit. We gotta get at least 2 torpedo tubes underneath it. Let's check the chat here. We got 7 people watching. Welcome, Radiant Games, Apple user, and... Oh, not Radiant, what does it say? Radiant Emets Gaming. Okay. Sorry if I totally killed the pronunciation there. But welcome, everyone. Yeah, let's get back to this. I'm like trying to look at my computer screen in the live chat at the same time as building. It's the first time. I'll get used to it. And I'll get used to this a little more. So the next thing we want to go with is some 400 millimeter lightweight armor. I like to use this on the sides because then it starts adding that little flotation that you need to keep your submarines, because the lightweight armor will sink. Let's just do a little test here, and it looks like it's sitting just about right. Maybe it's a little too We'll deal with that later. We can add ballast down the middle right here on the submarine. And that's another thing about building your hulls uneven like this. You can add ballast down the middle without the problem of trying to get it to fit evenly on each side. So I just want to build a rough outline here. And building the front of a submarine is a bit difficult, especially to get the shape right if you want it to be correct. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the 1/6 hull 2x1s, and I wish they had these armorized, but they don't have any armor variants of it. So what ends up happening is you get like this kind of floating front and back. Okay, welcome Giant Kitten God to the live stream. So he said, just do the airplane mode glitch. So I guess like I'm just gonna fly the submarine, because that makes a lot of sense. Oh, welcome Red Cinema. Welcome to the chat, the live stream. We still got 7 live. We got 8 now and 1 dislike. Remember, guys, if you do like the video, remember to dislike it. It means a lot to me. Okay, so the top, we're gonna use something like some of this. We can just but I'll leave it open for now so people that come on the chat later, on the stream later, can kind of see what I'm doing here and what my process is. We got anything new here? No, we do not. Oh, Apple. It's okay, it's okay. Just like it, leave a like, and Griffbolt, will you join the Discord? Oh, we got 9 watching now. I don't know, maybe. Right now, I got too many things going on. I have to check the YouTube live dashboard and my Omlet stream dashboard. 2 different things here. Okay, let's check what the stream is looking like. We have 2K hotness. What does that mean? Oh, 2 viewers, 9 views. Okay, this is Sorry guys, you have no clue what I'm talking about, but let me just pull up some submarine pictures so I can get...
I'm gonna go get Nathan.
Okay.
Why are you sitting down here in the dark?
That was really weird. Okay, got you cut. He wants everyone to subscribe to him. I think he wants me to subscribe to him too. So I guess I'll go ahead and subscribe to him after. Yeah, that was my father. I actually need to get like a little jail cell where I'm like isolated from, yeah, because that's happened way too many times. And if I'm recording, I can cut it out pretty easy. But when you're live streaming, usually I have my brother guarding my door, you know. So if someone's gonna come in, he just like, stop, get out of here. He's recording. Oh, we have 9 watching now, 10 likes, and 1 dislike. But I think that's just an accidental dislike. I don't know. So I think we're going to have to add some ballast in right now because, well, I guess we'll do that later. We need to get the front done. We haven't been doing much here. We had to add the floor in. And I think that 4 of these engines will be enough power. Griff, did you ever get in contact with the dev? No, I did not get in contact with the developers of Warship Craft. They have like no contact information. I tried their email. I never got a response. I don't know what they're doing over there. It's just some balonies. Please, okay. So let's get back to the build. I'm gonna pull up some submarine pictures here, so I can get a little idea of what I want to build here. A little ideas what I want to build. So a lot of the modern submarines have a really rounded front, which is hard to replicate in Warship Craft. We could go with something a little more older styled, like from World War II. I like the look of that submarine. It is a A11A nuclear attack submarine design. I think this is Swedish. I kind of like the design of that. It's just kind of hard to recreate in Warship Craft. We'll go ahead and try anyway. Don't see why not. So I guess what we're gonna have to plop a 1/6 hull 2x1 in here. And what we're going to do is just taper the very back of it. We're going to taper the back. Yeah, this is backwards. Have you guys ever built something backward and realized it after you're done? Or like you're halfway through the build? It's like one of those moments where you just have to rethink what you're doing. Okay, let's see what we got in the comments here. Oh, wow. Thank you, James Grant, for donating $2 to the live chat or the live stream. That is probably my first $2 making money on streaming. That's pretty good. I'm probably gonna have to do more of this, some more fast-paced stuff, because this can get pretty boring quick, and especially if I don't move on with my rambling. We're just gonna okay, let's see what we can do here. This is a bit tricky to build, especially with the limited block options here. This especially is a problem when you have to build something in Warship Craft with limited parts because they haven't been updated since 1962. Then you have problems like this where you cannot actually get the shape that you want, and especially if you make a small submarine, you don't have that much space to build the well, okay, we got a lot of party hats here. Oh yeah, thank you James Grant for that the donation again. If any of you guys want to top that, you're welcome to. Nobody's stopping you. You can go ahead and top that. And we can see who has the biggest donation. But right now we're going to try to finish this submarine because I am behind already. So usually when I'm building submarines or any ship, I just kind of sit down, take my time, put something together. And this is a little different since it's a live stream. I can't really stop, go pee like I have to now. I just need to kind of persevere through it and build it. Okay, this is already looking really weird. Let's look at a couple more pictures of submarines. I got an idea what I want to build, but it's still kind of iffy. Craft submarine. So another hard part about building submarines is trying to make it look good and trying to make it look nice. It's a hard, it's a hard thing to balance, to make it look, to operate operational and to look okay. But see, like, you look up submarines and you just got these shapes that you cannot recreate in Warship Craft. Okay, none of the submarines in game look good either. I think what we're gonna do is take a look at the in-game submarine. We're gonna buy a submarine, guys, and we're gonna take a look at it and see how they built the hull, the U-boat. Yeah. Okay. We're going to delete this ship because it is going nowhere but to the bottom. And we're going to buy the U-boat. And I just kind of want to take a look on how they have kind of structured this. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's kind of easier to recreate something like recreate something from World War II because they have a easier design. Let's check this thing out. It dives so flawlessly. To build something that dives this nice is actually kind of neat. They're able to recreate something like that. Okay, so I think the overall capsule is a little too small. We might have to like this. We're gonna add some blocks right here and here, and we're gonna move that out about 2 places to the front, and we still gotta get the torpedo tubes in. How many torpedo tubes should we use? How many underwater torpedo tubes should we use? Okay, we got 11 watching. I don't know who's new. Oh, Zesty Lemons. He joined, but I guess he left already. So, we got to figure out a way to tie this all together here. I think what we'll do is we'll go in here and kind of just put it over here. And then, see, the problem with using these blocks are that they float, and it stops the submarine from actually diving the way it's supposed to. It's kind of a problem, but it's like whatever. We'll put that over here. We'll kind of see where we're going with this. Okay, we got a lot of numbers here. We said 4, 4, 15, 15. That seems a little too much. We have 4, 15, 15, 4, 4.5. Yeah, because that is 4.5. 6, 2 in the front, and 4 in the back. What about 4 in the front and 2 in the back? That sounds more like a feasible thing to do. Oops. We got another. Wow, we got a lot of numbers flying in here. So if we're going to put 4 in the front, we either do it like this or like this. I do not like that. We can put them backward too. I just need to figure out how we're going to integrate this into the ship. We'll do something like this. Pull that forward. Man, this is just a mess. It's becoming a lot thicker than I planned it to be. We're going to have to add a little connection right here so we can delete this, go into our parts inventory, and find the put this over here. Something like that. I like that a little better. It still looks weird. It just kind of protrudes out. Unless we like move this forward a bit. I guess we could make that work. And then we kind of use like the 1/3 hull. Sort of like this. That is weird. Oh, there we go. It's still kind of weird. The way it... I think I know what to do. We'll do that. And then we'll do that. It's even weirder. This is where the power of editing comes in a lot easier. We got welcome Benjamin Williams. Let's show this message. Okay, yep. I probably should have kept that off there, but whatever. At this point, I am kind of lost for where to bring this project, what direction to bring it into. Oh, man. This looks like a... I'm just lost for words here. There's no such thing as a submarine artist, is there? I see why. Actually, I'm going to go to my Discord, and there's this one person that kept sending me pictures of their submarine, and they looked really good. And if I can incorporate that into this build, we should be able to get something semi-decent. So if any of you guys know Tracy the Amazing Fox, sent me a ton of Warship craft I think this is it. Bunch of submarines. Where'd they go? People keep changing their names all the time. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see here. How wide is that? We might be able to fit it into here. Okay, so for the top, we're gonna leave the top open just so people can see what I did in the inside again. And then we're gonna start by using it's gonna be like something like this. This should bring the shape together better or a lot easier. Just add some support material there. Don't delete the engine. Delete that, put that there. Bam, bam, bam. And this is gonna be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess we can go with 10. Doesn't have to be exact. We're going to take a couple design liberties with us. But I think we're going in the right direction right now. We're not going in the right direction with usability because this is going to float on the bottom and it's going to become top heavy and flip over in the water. It's another problem building submarines, but we're going to have to improvise with that. And then the next step is to find the front, because I can't even tell on my own submarine. Delete what I was doing here because that was a mess. And then, so we're going to make this look a lot more like a World War II submarine. We're going to add one of the newer parts. It's kind of hard to move these ones. And this is like something you just gotta kind of play around with till you get the right part. And you know what I've always wanted them to add is something like where you could flip the side over. Okay, let's just go back to the chat really quick. Check him. I played Warship Craft game against him. Killed my blew up entire ship and then spit in my face, but not before the slaughter my entire family. Wow. Okay. Comrade Griffball, you want to fight our Soviet flagship? I mean, I haven't been on the multiplayer in a long time. It hasn't worked in a long time. But if it works, I guess I can do that a little later on. Well, once I get this underway. Yeah, okay, that's the next thing we got to do. And then we add 600 millimeter armor. So this is going to float. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. This actually might work. I was very pessimistic, but I'm very optimistic now. Write that down. Write that down. We're just going to slap some of that in there. 600 millimeter armor. Check how that sits in the water. Okay. I see the future here. I can see it now. We're gonna go ahead add like one piece of this. And again, thank you, Tracy, the amazing Fox, for this prototype build that you sent me, so I can kind of reference off it, or not reference, kind of like copy off. But we're gonna have to figure out a way to fit the torpedoes in. We're going to have at least 2 facing forward or 4 facing forward and 2 in the back. I like the idea of facing them backward. That could be something kind of cool. Okay, so we just keep going along here with the top trim levels. And then we add in the slap that in there. Yeah, so the build is getting underway now. At this point, we should be done at least by 7:30 or 20. I need to hurry up and finish this one up because address reveal, please. Writing the down. Okay. Can you share the Discord link? Make Subway sandwich in Warship craft. That's what I was doing at the beginning. That's how bad it looked. Oh man, we got 16 likes. Thank you everyone for joining in on this live stream if you're newer here. And remember, the highest donation we've got so far is $2. If anyone wants to top that, go ahead. I bet. I dare you to. I dare you to. Why did that take so long to come up in my head? I'm literally losing it right now. I was about to say, I bet you. No, I dare you. That's how you... So we're going to use the 400 millimeter lightweight. And since I built it in this particular way, we're just going to be able to slide it right in. And we're going to go add one more that way. Take one of these parts here, slide it in like that. Take the 400 millimeter armor. So this will be relatively armored at least. And oh, and by the way, guys, if you could tell me how the audio sounds, the voice and the audio, I think I got that about where I want it. And if it is good, then just tell me in the comments section. My Discord name is warhistory #4527. Make Jesus on the cross in Warship. At this point, well, YouTube has gotten so sensitive. I have no clue if that would get me demonetized, because who knows? They've got kind of crazy now with their system. We're going to add one of these to the bottom. And then we go... Okay, so we go with... We had 3 on top, 1 on bottom. Like that. And then we add the 5/6 2x1 hull right down here. And slap that in there. Okay. And we put... Okay. I see it now. We're going to add 600 millimeter armor and go all the way to the back here. And then we're going to go ahead and check it. See how it's floating in the... How it sits in the water. It's right around where I like it. I think we might have to add some more ballast to the bottom, but we can do that later. Let's go ahead and address these Discord. Holy cow, Okay, let's see. Audio is good. Looks sharp. Gotcha cut. Audio makes me smile. Audio makes me want to give you a big smooch. Wild Griff Bolt is anti-YouTube. Publishing article right now. I don't know what you're saying. Gotcha. Please teach me. You know. Okay. I'm gonna go back to one of the guys here. Who was it? It was like... I'm gonna have to go back. There's so many comments. I'm already losing track. Not to flex on my 13 viewers, but let's get back to this build. I'm getting a bit distracted here. I cannot find... Okay, here it is. Yeah, so we're going to have to go one more. Let's check the capacity. We're only at 13%, so we're fine there. Okay, after this part is done, then you got to go with the... So I could go with the 2x4 hull, or like this one at the front here, but I'm afraid if I need to add some more weight, I can do that later on. We're gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 at the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we get one of these spy radios. We might have to take this off later because the fact it floats. This float thing is a big problem. And then we go with the 1x2 hull, 2x1, or half hull. Failing geometry. And I can't tell what's... Okay, that's another 2x. So down here is going to have to add like a ton of weight to get this to work right. This will be good because I can play around with the ballast at the front here and get this thing to kind of dive right. Let's check here. Got a lot more commenters. Okay, Molecules says subscribe to PewDiePie. Make sure PewDiePie stays on top of tier series. I want to flex in my... Okay. Wow. Okay, let's just continue here. We gotta stay focused. It's so easy to get lost in the crazy chat down below. Okay, we gotta do a little more counting here. We are at 14% here, so... By the way, guys, remember our top donation has been $2. If someone wants to top that, go ahead. Not to like get you guys 1, 2, 3. Not to pressure you, but still hasn't been beaten. We'll see if I can pay for some new shoes. Some new shoes. Yeah, right. That's what you gotta cheap out in life, the shoes, and then you buy more expensive stuff like drones, cameras, you know. The shoes don't last long at all, but it's still kind of worth it. So this thing is turning out okay. I'm gonna have to add more engines because that is not enough. That's not gonna be enough to power this beast. It's becoming a lot bigger than I thought. So we're going to slide these ones all the way up and then try to cram a little more, a couple more engines in here, maybe 2. Yeah, we'll add 2 more of these. The cost is going up, but the last time I checked, I didn't worry about the cost of anything. Jesus. Just need to get this. Okay, so that's going to be about 11 long at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. We are on track to having a fully functional submarine. Okay, we dropped big time. We only have 9 watchers now. Okay, races. Griff, how is your day going? It's been pretty good. It's been a pretty nice day. Thank you for asking. We got some confirmed things. Now, shoes, more like a drone, BMX, bike, 5. Yep. I bought it doesn't matter. Okay, we're just gonna add one of these in here. Man, you run out of things to say when you're building with shapes for an hour. How long has this stream been? I can't tell. Oh wait, it's been like a shoot. Yes, guys, this episode of Livestream is sponsored by Wish. Go go download Wish and buy garbage from China. By the way, I'm not actually sponsored by them. Okay, let's continue here. Where are we here? We have the... Okay, we just gotta fill that in now. That's it. And then we gotta work on the back a bit. Hopefully I have pictures of the back or I'm screwed, because I don't know how to build the back. This looks a lot longer than it does in this picture, but I guess it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's the same size. Let's see if there's any more pictures of the back. Dang it, there isn't. I'm just gonna have to kind of come up with the flow here. So basically the back end of this portion is about the same thing. Let's check how it sits in the water first. Okay, it's sitting in the water nice. I like how it's staying like just dives into the water and yeah. I can't talk and read at the same time. If I ever like just stop talking all of a sudden, it's probably because someone walked in and I'm gonna try to cover up the mic, or because I'm trying to read the live stream comments. I should get like some moderator to look through those, but for now we gotta continue with this. I think we're gonna just add something like this to the back, and then just recreate the same thing, I guess. We're gonna change a little things up, but mostly it's the same at the back. Now, at the very middle back portion. And then you just add 2 more of these. We are at 19%. We even haven't. Woo! I'm just not gonna even say that. We haven't even hit 20% yet. Welcome, everyone that's new. I'm your host. I stutter on everything I say because my mind cannot think of the order to say it in. And then we add the little spiky things. Those little spiky things. I think I'm just going to go back to the front and try to fit some torpedo tubes in, or underwater torpedo tubes at the front here. So we want something kind of low. So I'm thinking here. Why am I in the engines? Underwater torpedo tubes. Here we go. Yep. And then we'll add another one. Like either... This is thought-provoking. See, if I add it... Yeah, I guess it'll work there. I like that look right there. That is nice and flushed in there. Just flip that one in there. We'll add about 4 in the front. That sounds like a good number. And 2 in the back. That gives you 6 if you didn't know that, by the way. Been practicing that. Next thing we gotta do is... We might have to add more power here. I don't know how much power we're making here. Horsepower. We're making 132,309. Hopefully that is enough. It seems a lot, but trust me, these submarines have a lot of water to plow through when they're underwater. Yeah. I really need pictures of the back of that submarine. Okay, here's a... No, that's not even the submarine they sent me. like my little... Let's go back to the comment section. We have 9 people watching here. Joe. Canadian Bias Griff, if you need help with the rear of the sub, I have seen pictures of other subs I've built, or I can send you. Mr. Mark asked, what submarine am I using for reference? I have some pictures sent to me by Tracy the Amazing Fox, a Warship craft person in the community, and I like the look of this submarine. It's kind of like World War II kind of. And yes, Canadian Bias, if you want to help me out here, just send me some pictures to my Discord. By the way, guys, my Discord is Griffbolt #7746. I'll put that in the description of the live stream, I guess at the end of this video. How far we've gone? We have been on for almost an hour. We're about to hit the hour mark. So here we go. Let's check out this thing. The front torpedo tubes should... There we go. They should give me 2 for each side, though. There's only 1 there. Oh, no, okay, there's 2. Never mind. They're just kind of clustered together. Red Cinema Show. What is this YouTube video? I'm going to click on it really quick. Okay. I don't know what that is about. Back to my live stream. I probably should go to the dashboard, but... Whew. We're going to have to work on the back a little bit. It's been a long time. It's memory hole. Yeah, okay, let's go back to the pictures here. See if I get any notifications from anyone new. No, okay. Let's see. So I think after that we go 1, 2, 1, 2, go 3. Okay. So after this portion, we have to go 3 blocks back. And then we add the, we bend like the, we bend this piece. The, 5/6 hull 2x1. I hope this isn't too long. You know what? It might be only 2. I can't really tell. 1. No, that's 3. Yeah, that's 3. That's 3 long here. And then we go down. I am confused. Like crazy. We're just gonna keep filling this in. Do we have more space for... No, we don't. So we're gonna have to have 6 engines powering this submarine. Hopefully that's enough to get a decent speed around 50, 40, 60 knots, I hope. So yeah, at this point we're going to have to take some design liberties, figure out how we're going to assemble this sub. We're just going to put in the parts right here so people can see the engine still on how this is kind of... Oh, I can take that out. Oh yeah, because the sidewalls, yeah. That makes sense. But I kind of like it in there. We could have added a 3rd line down the middle. That could be an option. If if we need more power, we might just add a third row of these power engines. But then it'll look weird, but you can't see the inside anyway, so back to the build. Man, my hands are freezing. I'm down here in the basement because I haven't set up a recording studio yet. It's just crazy. Let's check the strolled name. Warship Craft Crafters. I'm building IGN Nagato. I'm watching this on my PC. I'll send you a friend request. How many people do we have watching? We have 8 people watching now. A whopping 8 people. But this is just a test, guys. And no one really knows that we're going to start. What is your name on Discord? My name is Griffbolt, and the number is 7746. Again, my name is just Griffbolt. Hashtag 7746. That is 7. You know what? I'll just do my Discord name. Discord. And then it's just Griffbolt hashtag 7746. There we go. So now everyone, top left corner is my Discord. If you guys want to add me, I'll try to get back to you. I get a couple messages a day. It's hard to keep up with, you know. Oh, I'm surprised my Wi-Fi can actually handle this stream. Dude, I just checked. You can pin up to $500 for a super chat. That is crazy. You would have to be crazy to do that. I could buy like $500 worth of stuff. Yeah, it does look very long, the submarine. And the picture does not look like that. So I'm wondering if I messed up. I guess it's just the angle they're looking at it. It's just kind of like this. It will look okay by the time it's done. Okay, and then after that section, it goes about 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to go 4 long because I don't want to extend the back any longer than it already is. So, yeah, and we still got to add this thing here. So that's 1, 2. I just kind of want to on and on. So what we'll do is, that looks like a good place to, maybe we should go just a little longer. So we'll go with 3 and then add that part in. That looks too long. So we'll go back to the 2s and then we'll add that in, and that should just tie it up right where I want that to be. Yeah, it looks better already. Submarine's still sitting nice in the water. Good place to start. So what we're going to have to do now is figure out a way to tie the back up together now. And what we'll do is something sort of like, we'll come 3 out from here. So 1, 2, 3. Or we'll go 2 out actually. And then we'll add the this part, the 5/6 hull 2x1, and then we'll put it right in there. Yeah, at this point I'm just taking design liberties here and just doing kind of whatever fits my situation, because I don't have an exact good view of the back end of this submarine. And then this you just kind of fill in, I guess. What else are you supposed to do? So it's good to get a general shape and design of your sub with the 600mm armor. That is a good way to start. And then you can add more weight to the submarine as you go. What we need to do here is just seal up the bottom so water doesn't get in it. Because if you don't actually seal it up, to be serious here, the engines don't really give you much power. It's very muted power. So here I think what we'll do is we'll go with we go with like 2. I'm just gonna go with 2 of these. And then we'll do something like that. Yeah. That seems about right, I guess. Oh, but then we're gonna have to do... look at that. Spicy, isn't it? See that? I love it when these puzzles just kind of click together. You get some beautiful things done here. And then what we'll do is we'll go about 2 down that way and break it out. And then we'll come over here and...
Nathan's going to take a shower.
Okay.
And then you're after him, okay?
Okay. Okay. Jesus. This explains my 9 watchers. Woo! Don't you love it? It's more awkward than having a conversation with someone that doesn't know how to talk. When you're sitting in front of an audience of 10 live people and your dad tells you the order of showering. Capacity is going good, 26%, and we're almost done here. So, this looks a little too fat at the end. I deserve 10k subs. Yes, I do. So, I deserve 10k subs, guys. Remember to subscribe. If every one of you here subscribes, if you aren't already, I'll get 11 more subscribers. And that should put me at around something. I can't remember what I'm at. Yeah, this is way too fat. This needs to be pushed up. It's just too thick here. You know what I mean? Catch my drift here. What we're gonna have to do is backtrack here. We need to get this up to like right here. And to do that, we need to get this here. And to do that, we need to do something sort of like this. Now that just looks too slippery. It's whatever though. Oh, I'm at 1.1k subs. Oh, sub war, like subscriber war. I don't like that. Okay, yeah, I see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push that out, kind of break that little awkward slide there. Yeah, yeah. There we go. And then we'll push. We need to come up with something here. Yeah, I don't. Conscripted Alchemist kind of ran away with the subscriber count. I mean, what is he at? 3K or something? But on the other hand, I've had to delete and recreate this account like 3 times. And those accounts have at least 500,000 subscribers on it, but who cares? This is about content that you guys want from. This is about the content I deliver, not about how much subscribers I have. You know. It's like you'd rather have something, you would rather watch someone with less subscribers that's more entertaining. Because I would probably want to watch something. I'd probably watch someone that has like 10 subscribers and their videos are super good than someone with like 100,000 subscribers and really bad videos. But that usually doesn't happen. We're going to go back to the picture. Okay, so that's about 3 thick. That makes sense? 3 thick. So what happens here is you go about that far back, and then you go with the... Would you go with something like that? Or something like this? I can't tell what they did. Okay, we're just gonna have to keep designing it. We'll go about 3 back. That seems like a good a good number right there. Now the top seems a bit too long. I might want to push that back a bit. Yeah, that looks good. And then now that means that I need to figure out how I'm gonna tie the rest of this together. We'll do that. Man, this just keeps getting harder and harder. And then we'll do something like that. That is halfway decent. Or I don't like that slide thing again. It's going on here. We'll do this kind of breaks up what we've been doing, but that works too. We still need to add the rear facing torpedo tubes, which I'm probably going to plop right here. That looks good. Little glitchy here, and add the... Dang it. Oh, that is annoying. We'll spin this, go to the weapons, down to underwater, and spin that thing. Bam. Spin it again. And yeah, it does go back into there. There, I like that. That is looking good. We got some defense in the back, just in case. How the water at this point? Ballast in if we need to. Okay, we're gonna put this in here, and then add the 600mm armor here. So I'm going to probably end this live stream pretty soon, just to get done here, because I need to I'm starving, and I guess so is the rest of the peoples in my house, or they wouldn't have to come down here and interrupt me during my video, hard-earned video here. I made $2 an hour in this live stream. Okay, we're not doing that. Trust me. See, this is where I would stop, because I'm really low on my creative juice, as I call it. And I'd come back in a next video, or in a different time, to finish up the sub, so I don't ruin it. Try to finish it up quick, because it's looking pretty good, guys. And I'm just gonna have to kind of sleep on it, lose about 3 hours of sleep thinking about how it's gonna look and how I'm gonna put it together. And then I'll be back streaming probably tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow, because we will stream. Man, I need to come up with a schedule here. At this point, I don't really have a schedule that I can lay down and firm. Okay, I think I got the live stream working. Okay, here we go. Every Sunday morning. That sounds like a good plan. Sunday mornings sound like a good time. It needs to be a time when it's not too active. I can kind of work on my thing alone. So we'll end the video right here, the live stream right here. And thank you everybody for watching this live stream. Let's wait for everyone to catch up. People left. 5 watching now. So I'm gonna end the video here. Remember to subscribe, like the video. Check the description down below for the goodie links and stuff like that. I'll be back this week with the second part of this live stream on building this submarine. We'll make something very nice, but we have a good chassis or a good hull to build off. This was Griffle, guys, and I will see you guys later.